What's up? I wish this mic were a little lower. I also wish I had worn a different outfit. It really wasn't the right one for the weather. I was like, it's Santa Barbara, it's gonna be sunny. This shirt fit me before the pandemic. And I'm just like, I refuse to stop wearing it. I'm like, it's my uniform, baby. I hate how much this tree and I have the same haircut. It's a fucking nightmare. I know this tree from synagogue. Fuck you, man. I just want to, every time a girl with curly hair passes me on the street, she just wants to exchange, like, advice on hair products. And I just want to know who trims this tree. I'm like, that's a pretty good guy. I could go to this guy. He'll cut my hair pretty good. I should have had less of this hard seltzer before I got up here. So, like, here's a special drop, and he's been drinking in the back the entire time. He seems a little unhinged. It's fucking cold. It's cold. Man, I like being here. It's fucking fun. Dude, okay, yeah, you guys are fucking great. You still have, you are so cold. You're cold. Are you also high? Oh, okay, really? Oh, you just look kind of high. That's a real California guy right there. Oregon? You're from Oregon? That makes more sense. Because you look high, but it could also be meth. That's the Oregon way. Man, fuck, this is fun. I showed you my... Well, I have a story about this, and you guys will see where this is going. I like performing. I was in the South recently, and I don't know why, but they hired me to perform at a rodeo. The Houston... Anybody from... I heard people talking about Texas before. Anyone from Houston? The Houston Rodeo? You're in? Oh, you've been. I truly didn't think that when I turned around I was gonna see an Asian guy. When I heard someone yell, rodeo, I was like, wait! And instead it was, I'm not gonna guess the type of Asian. Wow, I almost just got canceled on camera. Anyway, I was at the rodeo. I was at the Houston Rodeo, right? And I'm performing, whatever, it's fun. People have guns. There's like cowboy hats. I'm like trying not to be me. And I'm there, and I'm having a good time at this like after party thing. And this girl invited me back to her room, and she was like the most Southern person I've ever met. Like she had the cowboy hat, she had the cowboy boots, she had a belt buckle, she had a gun. She was open carrying a gun. Yeah, she had a gun. She straight up had a gun, which was hot as hell. It was hot as hell. She invited me back to her room. Then we started taking off my shirt together as a team building exercise, I guess. And she took one look at my bare chest, and she looked me in the eye, and she said, darling, those nipples are so pink, I gotta put you right back in the oven. Which is weird, right? That's a weird thing to say to me. And I was a little drunk, and I do regret what I said next. I was like, we gotta calm down all that oven talk with me being a Jew and all. And what she said next was, you're a Jew, and we did not hook up. I just got the fuck out of here. I was like, this bitch has a gun. I can't be here. I thought I was gonna be so hot when I grew my hair out. I thought I was gonna be so hot. I was a clean-cut guy going into the pandemic. I had short hair, it was clean-cut. I had no beard, I had never had a beard before, and then they locked us in LA, and I was like, I'm growing it all out. I'm gonna be so hot. And I grew it all out, and I just look in the mirror, and now I just look like Bob Ross after a divorce. Like I'm just sitting there in the courtroom screaming, you can't take my paints. If you take half the paints, I can't make all the colors. Just yelling, not all accidents are happy. I thought it was gonna be so hot. I got pulled over on the way to a booty call recently, which is embarrassing because I'm too old to be going to booty calls. I shouldn't be doing that anymore. I should be beyond my booty call years. But I got pulled over. And it wasn't because I was drunk or anything. It was late at night, but I wasn't drunk. I hadn't been drinking. I was sleeping, and I got a text message. And I was like, I should get dressed for this. And I got in my car, and I started driving. I just got pulled over because I was too stoked. I was so excited that I was driving poorly. I was just driving along to the music in my car, which was really embarrassing because it was just the soundtrack to the movie Aladdin. I was just driving around being all the characters. I was just like, riff-raff, street rat, scoundrel, take that. Just a little snack, guys. Rip him open, take it back, guys. And I got pulled over. I got pulled over, and the cop was like, what happened? You're clearly not drunk, because we talked for a second. He's like, you don't seem drunk, but why were you driving so poorly? And I was like, I'm just really excited. I was like, a girl texted me, and she asked me to come over, and she wants to, like, hook up. And he took one look at me and said, I don't believe you. So mean. I was like, that hurts my feelings. It really does. It really does. I was like, I don't know what to say. I was like, I want to prove it. I was like, I don't know. And he's like, let me see your phone. And I handed him my phone, and there was just 2 text messages. One that said sup, and one that said come over. And he just handed the phone back and said, go get him. I just got a police escort. He's like, this guy needs this! But like I said, I'm too old. I shouldn't be like, I should know better. Because a booty call, it's never what you expect it to be, you know? You expect it's like in the middle of the night. No one's at their best in the middle of the night. Like, I'm not in my best. I was asleep a second ago. She was whatever. And so I go to this girl's place, and I text her to tell her that I'm outside, and I'm very excited. And she opens the door, and she tries to kiss me on the mouth with her mouth, but her mouth was currently still chewing Taco Bell. Yeah, she just kissed me on the mouth with her cheesy gordita lips, and it tasted like ground beef. And I like ground beef, but maybe not in this context. It's usually tasty. And she kissed me, which is good, and then also, like, I looked at her face and mascara was running down her face. So at some point in the night, she had been crying. And I was like, this is a lot of information to take in. And I was like, I have 3 pieces of information, and the order that these 3 pieces of information happened in is so important to me, right? Because I have 3 pieces of information. 1, she got Taco Bell. 2, she called Brad. And 3, that she cried. And the order that these things happened in, that tells the story of the night. Right? That tells the story of the night. And some of these stories are good, and some of these stories are bad. Like, is it get Taco Bell, cry, call Brad? I'm cool with that. That means the Taco Bell made you feel a little sad, and you called me to save the day. I like that story. Is it get Taco Bell, call Brad, cry? I don't like that story. In that story, I'm the villain. I am the straw that broke the camel's back. One too many things had gone wrong, culminating in me, and I am the villain of that story. But I've thought about this a lot, and I do have a favorite version of events, and that is cry, get Taco Bell, call Brad. Yes. Yeah, that's the good one. Some girl knows where this is going. She's like, I've been there. That girl's hit rock bottom before. Because in this version of the story, this girl, she hit rock bottom, and what did she do? She rallied. She went out and got Taco Bell, her rock bottom food, and she called Brad, her rock bottom dude. That's pretty good. Holy shit, you guys are fun. Do you guys remember the exact moment you lost faith in one of your parents? Like, do you remember the exact moment you were like, this guy shouldn't be in charge? Like, he does not know. I remember the exact second I lost faith in my dad. I was 9 years old, and I saw him get saved by a 13-year-old lifeguard in a public pool. Yeah, I was just sitting there, I was treading water in the deep end, and I was like, I guess you're the man of the house now, Bradley. I just ran home and got TurboTax. I was like, this man cannot be in charge of our family finances anymore. Here's a phrase that I really hate. I have a phrase that I don't like the phrase, go with your gut. I hate it when people give me that as advice. Do you guys like that? Are you guys go with your gut people? No. Some people are, some people aren't. Okay, give me a cheer if you like to go with your gut, if you're a go with your gut person. Give me a cheer if you're like me and you're not a go with your gut person. Yeah, I'm not a go with your gut person. I have anxiety. When I try to listen to my gut, there's like so many voices. Like, how do you know which one is the voice? How do you know which one's the right voice? I have anxiety. There's like, I'll be like, okay, I'm trying to listen to you, gut, and there's a guy being like, that's not him. I'm like, who the fuck was that? There's so many people talking down there. Like, I just don't have a good gut. I don't have good intuition. I've never had good intuition. Like, I'm a pretty happy guy. Like, I really am. I think I'm a pretty happy-go-lucky guy. I get to do what I want, which is really exciting. It's really, really cool. But you know how many times a day my gut overreacts and just tells me to end it all? Like, I'll never do it. I'm a happy guy, but my gut wants me to. Yeah, like the other day I was in a Trader Joe's and a cute girl waved at me, so I waved back. But then I realized she was not waving at me. She was waving at the guy behind me. And my gut was just like, we die tonight. My brain was like, it doesn't feel like that big of a deal. My gut's like, I already started the note. So, good note. When I first start dating somebody, it's the worst. That's when my gut's the worst. My gut's always like, text her again. And my brain's like, don't do it, man. And my gut's like, text her again. And my brain's like, don't do this to us. And my gut's like, text her again. And my brain's like, it's mostly your color there. And my gut's like, text her again. And I have a moment of weakness. I'm like on the toilet or something. And my gut's like, text her again. And I text her again. And the second I press send, my gut's like, break your phone. Break your phone, we fucked up. Move to the woods, we're a woodsman now. The thing that I like about guts, and I'll end on this, but the thing I like about guts is that they're honest. They're really honest, because you can learn a lot about me. I come off as like pretty confident when I'm on stage and stuff, but I have a lot of anxiety and my gut's honest about that. And that's why I like situations where people's guts like flare up a bit. That's why my favorite interaction between people is when two dudes are drunk and they get in a fight. It's the best, because their guts flare up and they get so honest. You ever see this? You ever see when two dudes like get really honest during a fight? I got in a fight with this one guy once. I'm in this fight. And this guy, we were waiting outside of a bar, and he said something mean to my friend. And I was like, don't say that to her. And then we got in a fight, and so many beautiful things were revealed about him. Like, the first thing that happened was he was like, you want to go? And I was like, I do, yes. I would like to leave. I don't want to fight you. But then he said, do you want to take this outside? Which was really funny because we already were outside. I was like, hey man, you want to take this more outside? We could like go to the mountains or something. Fight where real men fight. And then he did some of the coolest things I've ever seen. The first thing is he took off his shirt and he flexed. You ever see a guy do this in a fight? He took off his shirt and he flexed, and this dude had a great body. Have any of you guys ever thrown down with a real hottie? Yum yum. All his muscles were separated. I love that. I want to go like that. All his muscles were... I could have just done that. All of his muscles were separated. All of my friends that were there say I got into the fighting position, but I also bit my lower lip. So it was like my fists were like, let's fight, but my face was just like, Daddy. And so I go to fight him, right? And I'm like this, and he's shirtless, and he just yells at the top of his lungs, just because I went to art school doesn't mean I'm a bitch. And I thought that was amazing. I was like, first of all, I didn't know under those abs was poetry. I think we should all have to do that before we fight. Just yell out our weirdest insecurity. You know, the reason we're probably actually fighting. I love that so much. I love it so much. I love that he undressed physically, then undressed emotionally. He was like, you've seen me, but I really need you to see me. I should have just yelled out my weirdest insecurity. I should have been like, yeah, and there's only one freckle on my penis. Fight! There is. That's true. That's true. And I was weird about my freckles as a kid, and one time I went to my pediatrician. I was like, hey, why do I have all these freckles, you know? Because I didn't know what they were. I was the only freckled kid. And my doctor was like, oh, those are just angel kisses. And I was like, first of all, how horny are these angels? They're just like, mwah, 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 mwah. Also, that means I have one freckle